to Kai and Laura's survival tips.
From the urban jungle to the great outdoors, I'm Laura.
And I'm Kai, and today we're going to look at some reliable food sources that can be found most places in the world.
This is thistle, and despite the spiny exterior, it's actually edible. You can peel and boil the roots, and you can peel and eat the stalk raw. Just make sure you get all these spines off before you start munching.
Acorns are a really reliable food source because oak trees can be found in most places around the world. They are full of tannins, however, so you have to continually boil them, changing the water in between boils until they no longer taste bitter to make them edible. They're really good for you though because they're a really great source of protein and fat.
All kinds of grass seed heads can also be eaten. They're really good when you throw them into a stew or a broth. Just make sure to avoid them if they have any black or purple specks on them, as this can be a fungus that can make you sick.
This is cattail. Now it's a particularly exciting find if you're looking for food because there is something that can be eaten on this plant at any time of year. When the heads are green like this, they can be boiled up and they taste similar to corn. The pollen of the cattail head can be used as a substitute for flour, as can the starch in the roots. And with these plants, you can also eat this little horn that grows off the side, which is part of a new shoot from the same plant. So you can find that, wash it off and eat it.
Pine trees are also a great source of food. If you're lucky enough to find the pine nuts, they're super high in fat. The needles are really high in vitamin C. I think the best way is to make a tea out of those. You can also take the inner bark, either pound it to make a flour, or you can just boil it right up and eat that.
All forms of seaweed are edible, but you just have to make sure that you only eat a little bit because some types of seaweed can give you the runs. So just remember, if you don't know what it is, don't eat it.
Because if you make the wrong choice in the wild, it could be the difference between life and death.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, Kai and Laura Survival, for more videos on how to survive in the urban jungle and the great outdoors.